Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks, State of the World on Saturday, October 23rd, 2021. So what is it? Good, better, and different. All three, I'm afraid. Alright, so what's happening out there that's maybe we should talk about? Okay. I don't know. It's a lot of things happening. Here's a headline I saw. What sneakers generated $70 billion. Okay, sneaker retailers are a white boys club built on black uh, creativity and capital. But black culture and influence made athletic leisure a phenomenon, but only a handful of black retail owners are benefiting from the trend. So, how come? I don't know. The guest bedroom in Earl West's home in suburban Atlanta looks more like a sneaker warehouse. Well, I don't know. Why is it a white boys club? I don't know. But that's the way it is. It's an interesting headline. Um, our brand says our brand would not be what it is today without the powerful contributions of black athletes and black culture. Yes, football, basketball, baseball, etc. Very interesting. So why aren't why aren't black retailers uh, not making money off of this? There are people who will pay top dollar for the sneakers they want. But I don't know. That's the way it is. That's very strange. But that's the way it is. We have a culture that borrows, uh, that borrows the creativity, doesn't pay for it. And we have a country that is fixated on like heroes and superheroes. So we look at the football and baseball and basketball heroes, many of whom are black, but we don't treat them with the same respect that we treat white heroes and superheroes. So that's really a problem. So maybe we need to change that. I'm not sure how, but it's it's I don't know. Uh, it's very strange, but that's the way it is. I don't know. Okay, so I haven't said very much. Now, what are some headlines from yesterday that we didn't really delve into? Yeah, one thing I understand is people who run as Democrats, like Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema, they don't really support the Democratic platform. I don't know. I really don't know. And then we have Pfizer, drug company, made sure they made a lot of money, made a real killing, literally, from the coronavirus epidemic, and no one cracks down on them. I don't know. We really need to hold people accountable. I don't think we need to let them off the hook for what they've done. Now, a lot of tragedies of the past that can remain to be tragedies, and now they're the Middle East, Syria, Palestinians, Israel, all ongoing stories that we've never really completed. But that's the way it is, Who knows? It's time to, I guess, maybe move on and forget about all this stuff. But that wouldn't be very good. We have to hold people accountable and be aware of what's happening in the world. That's the only way we're going to get somewhere to make a better world for everyone. Now, it's very, very sad. Now, we know there's a group called J Street that is very committed to having a two-state solution for Israel. But how do you get there? Says the political home for the pro-Israel, pro-peace movement. Peace. Okay. Now, we need to reset U.S. policy, foreign policy on Israel and Palestine. We need to fight for change. Now, okay, now, student fellowship. Israeli minister's designation of Palestinian human rights and civil society groups as terrorists is repressive and wrong. U.S. must speak out. Labeling U.S. Human rights advocates as terrorists in order to criminalize their activities is the type of action that we regularly hear about. So now the decision by the Israeli Defense Minister Benny Gantz to designate 6 prominent Palestinian human rights and civil society groups as terrorist organizations is a deeply repressive, unfounded act that seems designed to outlaw and persecute important Palestinian organizations. Labeling human rights advocates as terrorists in order to criminalize their activities is a type of action that we regularly see from authoritarian, illiberal regimes and is totally inconsistent with democratic values. The Biden administration is seeking clarification of these designations from the Israeli government, and we like to urge Biden and members of Congress to make clear that this is totally unacceptable and anti-democratic, and hope they will call on Defense Minister Gantz to reverse the decision. Well, you see what happens when you label someone as a terrorist, then it puts them in a separate camp. Yeah, Palestinians not the enemy. It's the extremist Hebrews their enemy, and they're attacking Palestinians in the West Bank and Gaza and East Jerusalem. So there are a lot of things to think about, a lot of work to be done. So, how are we going to fix that? Well, first of all, we have to educate people about the history of Israel, and the Israelis and the Palestinians, and do it in a truthful way. Because right now, in the U.S., we have this critical race theory argument that says it's not right to teach real American history because it'll make white people feel bad for the things that white people have done to non-white people. So it seems like we're having the same situation here as they do in Israel. How Israel was created, the good and the bad, and here, how the United States was created, the good and the bad. Okay, that's kind of like an open segment, doesn't really say much, but that's just something to think about. Okay, how about a little music for today? All right, song I'd like to sing today is, it's an old song called Red River Valley. From this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile, for they say you are taking the sunshine that brightens our pathways a while. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. But remember the Red River Valley and the girl who has loved you so true. Okay, that's Red River Valley. I don't know who wrote it. It's a very old song. Thank you for tuning in this evening to join us for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks to the World on Saturday, October 23rd, 2021. I hope you're back with us again tomorrow. And, whoops, actually, it is Saturday, October 23rd, 2021, not October 21. Anyway, so October 23rd, 2021. Thank you for tuning in. Please join us again. Remember, take care of yourself, each other. Wear a mask. And when the vaccine is available for you to take it. I had mine, the Johnson & Johnson one-shot vaccine. I'm doing fine. I had 2 sore arms, and I was tired for a week, and then it was fine. Now, also, Take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night.